Holy tzaddikim tzaddikot. Hope everybody is doing amazing. Okay, we're in Chodesh Elul. Just a short idea, and then I want to teach you another beautiful lesson. But a short idea about Chodesh Elul. Of course, this is the month leading up to Rosh Hashanah, Aseret Yemei Teshuvah, Yom Kippur, the high holidays, right? The biggest days, the days of judgment. And so this is a special month, the month of Elul. Elul is the month where our Sephardi brothers and sisters have already started saying Slichot every night or early in the morning, right? The Ashkenazim will start soon in the days leading up to Rosh Hashanah. And I just want to give everybody a sense of what it means to be in Elul. It doesn't mean that we're supposed to be scared. Elul is not a month of scared. It's not a month where oh my God, Rosh Hashanah is coming up, Yom Kippur is coming up. No. Elul is a month that Hashem gives us as a gift to remind us about what's actually important. What's important? We've all learned this together. What's the most important thing? What's our job in this world? To create a closer relationship with Hashem. That's what we're here to do. Right? Sometimes we get distracted because we're busy. We're busy at work. We're busy at school. We're busy trying to make money. We're busy with all different types of stuff, and we lose track. We lose focus of the big picture, which is I'm here to get closer to Hashem. Of course, family is important, and job is important, and work is important, everything is important. But all these things are supposed to help us get closer to Hashem. And sometimes we lose the forest within the trees, right? We don't see the big picture, right? And El is here to remind us. What's El all about? So it's actually an acronym. Ani Vidodi Vidodili. I am for my beloved, and my beloved is for me. What that means is Hashem loves us so much, and we love Hashem back. That doesn't sound like something scary. It almost sounds like renewing our vows. You know? It's reminding us how much we love Hashem and how much Hashem's us. There's a beautiful saying when it comes to Elul, HaMelech Basadeh, the king is in the field. What that means is that the king is usually very far away. It feels like Hashem is very, very far away. It's hard to connect. But during Elul, Hashem comes closer. So we can feel him closer. So that way, going into Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, we're like, oh, I'm going to be ready. Why? Because I had this pick-me-up, this reminder of what's really important in life, and that's to create a closer relationship with Hashem. So as we go through the days of Elul, we shouldn't be scared. We should be refocused and reminding ourselves of what's important, our relationship with Hashem. I think it's a beautiful transition into a very short idea I want to give you about this week's Parsha Shoftim. Right? There's an interesting halakha. When the Jewish people go to war, there are certain people who are exempt from war. Okay? If you're in the middle of building a house, but you haven't inaugurated the house, you haven't moved into it, go home. You can't fight. Right? If you got engaged to a woman, but you didn't finalize the marriage, go home. Don't fight. If you planted a vineyard, but you haven't eaten of the grapes yet, go home, don't fight. And finally, a person who's afraid, they're scared that they're not going to be successful and be matzliach, win the war with their own strength and with the help of Hashem, go home. What's the lesson here? It almost seems like why does the Torah have to tell us this? So I think there's an unbelievably powerful lesson for all of us, and that is when you are doing something big, important, right? When something is not just I have to, do a throwaway assignment that's not that big of a deal. Okay. When there's something in your life that's actually important, you got to be all in. You got to be focused. You can't have your mind and your actions split in all different places. I was actually having this discussion with one of my rebbeim. And he was telling me when it comes to marriage, the only way to be successful in marriage is to be all in. Right? To really be locked in, be like, I'm here. I'm going to try a little bit in my marriage, but I'm going to... No. The only way to be successful, and I was thinking about it, that's the only way to be successful at work. It's the only way to be successful in business. It's the only way to be successful in anything important in life. You got to be locked in, focused. And the Torah is teaching you that going to war, that's obviously a big deal. Oh, you're going to be distracted because you built a house and you haven't moved in. You planted a vineyard. You haven't finished. So your mind's going to be all over the place. You're going to be fearful. you're not going to be able to be focused. If you're not going to be focused, don't go to war, right? You're not fit to fight the battle. And so tzaddikim and tzaddikot, there are lots of things in life, like Rosh Hashanah coming up, right? That we need to be focused. One of those things, can I just say, is our relationship with Hashem. Not, here, I'll try a little bit here, when I have a chance. No. In order to be successful, we got to be locked in. We got to be focused. It doesn't mean every second of the day we're praying or learning. But it means I'm really am focused on my relationship with Hashem. When I'm focused, I'm locked in. This is what I'm focusing on. Absolutely, I can be successful, and I will be. So we have two lessons right now. Number one, Elul is a time of closeness. It's a time where Hashem gives us the opportunity to come close to Him because He's closer to us. Anila dodivi dodili. Hashem, I'm for my beloved is for me. And the second lesson, like we said, is to really lock it in and be focused on that relationship with Hashem. When we're focused, we'll be successful. But when we're splitting our attention and our mind to a million other places, it's very hard. Torah says don't go to battle like that. Right? We got to be locked in. So, wishing all the holy tzaddikim and tzaddikot, Shabbat Shalom.